Diane Rogers. I want to show you how easy it is to make sauces. You know, one of the most sought after classes of all the classes I've taught and all the places I've been, cooking school instructors, they always tell me the same thing. Everybody wants to know how to make sauces. And they're really easy if you know the basics. So here's going to be a basic pan sauce, this one in the form of chicken piccata. So to start with, what I've done is you want to pound out a boneless, skinless chicken breast. I filleted it first. In other words, I butterflied it out in half. The easiest way to pound it out is put it between wax paper or put it between saran wrap, you know, some kind of film wrap, or a Ziploc works great. And then what I'm doing is dredging it in a little bit of flour, but before I dredge the other side, I want to salt and pepper this, each side of the breast, and then it's going to go to the pan to saute. What the flour is going to do is help thicken the sauce. Now, we're not making gravy, we are making a pan sauce. And into the pan, I have a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, to which I'm adding about a tablespoon of butter. The reason for the olive oil is it has a higher smoking point so that the butter won't burn, and the butter is actually going to add a little bit of, or actually quite a bit of flavor. So what we're doing is after this butter melts, then the chicken breasts are going to go right in the bottom of the pan. You want a fairly hot pan for this too. If the pan's too cold, you won't get a nice sear on this. So it goes right into the pan. I have the heat on medium-high, and we're going to brown this really well on both sides, and then pull them out, and then I'll make the pan sauce. Piccata is basically lemon and capers, a little wine, a little butter, and a little chicken stock. So I'll show you how easy that is after these come out. Well, I must say these are looking good. Because they were pounded thin, they don't take long to cook at all. But see how nicely golden brown they are? So I'm going to pull this one out. And actually, I'm going to flip this, let it go for just a second. I'm going to pull this one out as well. And what I'm going to do is drain off a little bit of the olive oil and butter in the bottom of the pan. And then what we're going to do is add a squeeze of fresh lemon to this. You could, if you wanted, it's really not piccata, but you could, if you wanted, add some shallot to this. I kind of like it with shallot, but for the sake of being classic, we're just going to let that go. So we want a couple tablespoons of fresh shallot. We're going to add some chicken stock, about half a cup, and then we're going to add some white wine, but we're going to add this white wine because I have a gas burner. I like to add this off heat, and by doing that, then the pan won't catch fire, because that's really bad news if the pan catches fire because of the flame and then goes up the hood. If you're not prepared for what to do with that could be a disaster. So anyway, then what we're going to do is reduce this down by half, and then we're going to add some capers, some fresh chopped parsley, and then butter at the end to emulsify it. Alright, so as you can see, this is reduced by about half, and it has sort of a syrupy kind of a consistency to it. And now what we're going to do is add a tablespoon or so of capers to the pan. I sort of like capers, so I plan about a tablespoon per chicken breast. And then we are going to add just a pinch of salt, a little bit more fresh ground pepper, and then what I'm going to do is turn the heat down to very low and add a tablespoon or so of butter to this, and that will emulsify this for the pan sauce. And what you could do at this stage is also put this back on the heat and rewarm the chicken breast. So the chicken breasts are going to warm in here just for a minute or two. And that too, the flour again from the chicken breasts are going to help thicken this just slightly. But like I say, you're not making gravy. You're just making a really nice, pretty pan sauce. And it's always good to taste adjust this where you can, which I think we might just do. Ooh, that's good. Nice and clean, lemony and fresh. That is really good. So then, what we'll do is plate this, and then we're going to put some sauce over the top of it. I personally like lots of sauce, but I know a lot of people do and don't. Anyway, and then it gets a bit of fresh chopped parsley on the top. And there you have a really pretty chicken piccata. Not only is it pretty, but it's really good. Served on some rice, served on a little pasta on the side. Yes, this is an excellent dish, and it's light and refreshing. So I hope you enjoy that, and I hope you try it. I hope I've inspired you to get to the stove and cook a little bit.
2, 1! Happy New Year!
Jesus Christ. I'm with my friends again. Here we go. And oh my God, I think I made this beautiful dinner that I hope everybody's going to enjoy, along with the great company and great wine and hopefully great food. We'll see how this goes. But I made some sauteed spinach with just a little olive oil because I wanted to flavor the spinach. And I made some orzo with feta, a recipe that I've had in my repertoire forever that everybody really likes. And a salad with Bragg's lemon and olive oil. It's really good. I'm on a lemon theme. And then some chicken piccata. And so, whoops, I'm going to hope that everybody really enjoys this. And we're going to continue to have some fun.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
Take 7. I'm here with my friends, and it's Saturday night. We're having dinner again. So, what a better thing to do on a Saturday night.
Seems like old times, having you to walk with. Seems like old